Hello and welcome to the Estadio Urbano Caldera here in the Villa Belmiro neighbourhood of Santos. The teams then, Santos against Benfica. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So off we go then. Mitroglou. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Drilled in low. Oh, good hand from the keeper. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Up to meet it! Just off target.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Benfica are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Decent hit from there. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Salvio. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Out to the flank. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Towering header! Goal! Benfica! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Benfica take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Salvio. It's a loose ball. Eliseu. And it's Carrillo. Back to the keeper and try something new. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Carrillo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Andre Carrillo. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Santos didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Right through the middle. Now it's Mitroglou. A chance! He's away! Tremendous from Mitroglou! And with that goal comes comfort. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Benfica get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And he won't reach that. Eliseu puts his foot on the gas. It's Eliseu! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Drives it in. Point-blank header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Goes long and forward. Passes it through, and he's onside! Oh, good interception. Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Has a swing at it! Loose ball, who's going to get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Coaxed out to the wing. Gets up to head it! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Benfica now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
Benfica sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Who's going to make this theirs? It's come loose. Fischer. Looks to slip it through. And it's Salvio. Fischer. Eliseu did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's kept it out. He's done very well to get to that.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Away from immediate danger. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Knocks it towards the front. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Dinks one in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Fischer with the ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Hits one! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Santos have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Fischer boots it upfield. He's got through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Fischer was not to be moved. Here it is now, surely! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. Passes it through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for goal! And how good was that? Oh, that is a gem!
Unbelievable.
And surely that settles it. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Back to the keeper and go again. Gets it upfield. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to dink one in. And the cutback.
Santos are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fischer. And the flag has stayed down. And the defence can get it clear. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Aimed forward. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. It's come loose. Promising cross. Pumps it upfield. And the referee brings it to a close. Benfica, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.